the Farmall M's out for the first time this season. I've been going through and doing some stuff that I should have done a long time ago. First thing being, it's got the correct size sediment bowl on it and obviously new. The old one was leaking incredibly bad and was off a Farmall Cub. So we got that on. I was going to put Teflon tape around the threads, but I couldn't find mine for some reason. So if it starts leaking, we'll address that problem. I don't think it will, though. Another thing that I was working on was the butterfly valve for the choke. Was like kind of jammed up. So we pulled that off, whatever. Come to find out, the actual pin that goes through and holds the valve in place sheared in half. So as frustrating as that is, I don't know if I'm going to be able to replace it without replacing the bottom half, if not the whole carburetor. So for right now, it's going to stay the way it is. I'm going to do some research and see if it is something that's fixable. Not a huge deal, though, because it's not like I'm really cold starting it. With the 6-volt system, it doesn't like to start in the cold anyways. Also, it's a 2-wheel drive narrow front, so it's not like I'm going to be doing a whole lot with it. The other thing is we patched another radiator leak. There was another one up here in the tank that I patched a few years ago. And then we had this one last summer. That's why part of the reason I didn't really run it a whole lot. The other one being the tires. Anyways, I've got that patched. I probably should have soldered it, but I don't have a whole lot of experience doing that. So I'm trying JB Weld right now. As it is, this radiator is pretty shot. So anyways, we're going to try that, and hopefully it works. If not, we'll go from there. Along with that, when I get it, I got to let that cure, and then I should be able to fire it up for the first time this summer, which will be interesting, but it should be all fine and dandy. Anyways, once we get that done, it's in desperate need of an oil change. Got to go through and grease everything, and hopefully we'll be raking some hay with it this summer. We're already off to a better start than we were last year. It was like June, I think, when we got it out for the first time, and then we had tire problems and radiator leaks and all sorts of stuff. So we're trying. Thanks for watching.